We'll go these two, and then you get them.
It's just nice we're figuring this out right here before showtime, buddy.
Yeah, well, that's how we roll here.
It's just nice we're
10th
figuring
birthday.
this out. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Don't forget we have swag before you leave. Don't leave us without.
Where's the AC, man?
We don't carry AC here. We just do this.
I'm sensitive, man. I
Hey.
spend all day inside.
AC's for the soft.
I'm
Like
like
you're from BC. You
like
played
a-
at Boston College, right?
I'm like a Boston
That-
U.
Boston
I'm like
U,
a
that's what it is.
I'm like an inside dog. I'm used to being on the couch and the air conditioning.
Boston University.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cold.
A long time ago, too.
I know.
Man. My God. I'm old.
We both are.
What's that? What's this? 26. I graduated in '91. So what's that? 35 years ago.
It's a long time ago. There are highlight films out there.
Okay, everybody
I
hear
got
me?
'em.
Everybody
Yeah.
hear me
I
down
know
there?
I
Yes.
filmed every
Yep.
game I played in.
I'm Vance, by the way. Nice to
Hi,
meet you.
hello.
Nice to meet you. I'm Stan's gardener, and I wash his truck, and then he lets me do this show.
Nice.
That's how he pays me by letting me do this show. He's such a great guy.
VP,
One of the greatest.
the dean of live stream in Kern County.
That's it.
I'm done after this
You're done? Yeah,
After the
I'm
first
putting you
segment,
on,
you push me
I'm
out.
going on paid leave right after this.
The name of Hobby's assistant again?
Ashley Ortega.
Ashley.
Alrighty then.
We're about ready to get going, guys.
Yeah, I think we're probably live right now.
I don't know. Look at those two cats. Oh.
He's like, what is this?
Uh-oh.
What's the password?
Hey,
Hey,
we started volleyball last night after what you said.
we're ready? Cue the band.
Give me the green light and we'll go.
Got Trevor to go.
Hit it, Doc. Oh, I love it. Welcome to Independence High School and welcome to the third season of In the Huddle. What a fantastic show. Thank you for being here, everybody. Before we go anywhere, we're going to stop everything and surprise somebody. You thought I didn't know it was 10 years, Stan. You thought I didn't know that it was a decade. Everybody sit tight for 1 second. We're going to be late in this segment already. For our special guest, one moment. 10 years ago this week, almost to the day, Stan Green, Kevin Willey, Kirk Boyer, and myself rolled some equipment onto Frontier High School, and really, we didn't know what we were doing. Really, we still don't, but we're faking everybody out. It was August 26, 2016. We were at Frontier. They were hosting Cabrillo High School. Frontier won the game. Rich Cornford, who's going to call the game with me tonight here, his son Marcus caught 2 touchdowns, and he was our first player of the game ever for the Kern High School District. We were 1 click away for becoming very, very special, and that night was the beginning of the Kern High Network. Stan, I don't think any of us could have imagined what that idea would become the next 10 years. Today, Kern High Network tells the stories of students across all 19 of our comprehensive high schools in athletics, academics, activities, and the arts. What started with what was first a football broadcast has grown into live streams, photography, video, social media, Achieve Magazine, All-Star events, the Peak Awards, and this show, In the Huddle. Along the way, the Kern High Network has earned 92 professional communications awards, including 43 awards of excellence and 5 national Golden Achievement Awards. Peak, which began in 2011, has roughly 75 nominees in 15 categories. It's grown into a distinctive very district-wide celebration recognizing hundreds of nominees in more than 40 categories. Kern High Network's social media audience is a giant. It's grown by thousands. We have individual stories that reach hundreds of thousands of people. Kern High Network has built a team of broadcasters, photographers, videographers, writers, and production staff who week after week tell the stories of our students. And now, 10 years later, we have rolled that equipment from the Frontier sidelines out to the entire Kern County area. And now we're in season 3 of In the Huddle. Another great idea. Stan has been the vision from the very beginning. So on the 10th anniversary of the Kern High Network, I think it's appropriate that we recognize the guy who believed in what this could become before any of us really knew what it would become. Stan, congratulations on 10 years of the Kern High Network, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to tell these stories. Please stand and take a bow. Doctor?
Thank you, Vance.
Thank you, Stan. Wipe the tears from your eyes. Let's get going. Let's get going.
You know I wouldn't have authorized that.
Well,
you know I wouldn't have authorized that.
We're sitting there talking about it, and he goes, this is our 10th year. I'm like, really? I've been doing this for 10 years, and you didn't think I would know? Welcome. And to our guests, I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Stan. Before we get into this, really just maybe a 30-second encapsulation of this great thing, the Kern High Network.
Well, I mean, it starts with our superintendency. I'm just lucky to be supported in the manner in which I've been supported. And then being able to bring on phenomenal staff. Javier Valdez he's the key to everything we do in our office. And Ashley Ortega, who's over here, she's been a tremendous asset to us. She just became an administrator in our office, so it oversees all of our coaches. Clarence, Danny, she's been a phenomenal secretary, loves sports. Alejandra, and then, of course, you've been a great partner through all this. And you guys don't know, but he almost stepped out this year. And then Monday night I called him and begged him to come back. And this wouldn't be – all of this part of it wouldn't be anything without Vance Palm. Well, I appreciate you as a friend.
Well, thank you. You told me Paul Gola was our first guest, and I said I can't miss that. All right, let's jump in. Speaking of guests, Stan, who do we have here? Why don't you start with next to me and go down?
Okay, so next to you is Harmony Cepho, the athletic commissioner. She's a wrestler.
Wow.
Next to her is Blanca Baker, who is from cheer. Then Armando Montesino from the FFA out here in Independence. And next to me is the principal going into his 5th year, Memo Alvarado. Fun fact, it's my 17th year in the job. He was an athletic director for me many moons ago. And that just means I'm old.
Let's hear for our guest today in first quarter. First quarter guest, okay.
All right, Memo.
All right.
5th year, you could argue that, at that point, this is your school. So tell me about this school. What are you so proud of?
It's hard to encapsulate everything that we've done here at Independence, but I got to tell you, the kids are amazing. The teachers, out of this world. Staff, you can only appreciate what they do by seeing what we see on graduation night, because all of our kids get there, and that's our goal here at Independence. But more importantly, today, you're going to get the opportunity to meet a lot of our students from a lot of our groups, from FFA, girls golf, football, esports, nationally recognized, speech and debate, girls water polo, cross country. We want everybody to be here. But I got to tell you, we got other subgroups that aren't out here today, but they'll be here next year. We have Listos, Project Best. We have YWell, Poder, all of our students that do all these things for our campus. And these guys behind us, band and the cheer, man, recognized all over the state. Amazing kids.
They're great. Armando, so I lived in the world of athletics growing up, and I knew a little bit about FFA, and then my kid went through FFA, and I learned all of the great things FFA does. Tell me about some of the things you're going to be doing this year and that you look most forward to in your FFA program.
No, definitely. So annually we have the state conference held this year at Ontario, California. So it's going to be at the Toyota Arena. So what happens is, think about this. You're in a basketball stadium. Thousands upon thousands of members in blue jackets just yelling, chanting, all of that drive, all of that energy, just completely contagious. So that's one of our biggest events, and our school happens to take 40 members. A lot of other schools don't have the opportunity. So with our school, we take 40 members to a 4-day, 3-night conference with the different leadership competitions or different leadership development events and so much more. And all of this is held by the state officers. 6 state officers run an entire organization of over 100,000 members just here in California. That is such an amazing thing, especially since this organization is student-led. So that's probably one of the biggest events that I'm definitely looking forward to this year.
I'm guessing speech is one of your things.
Wow.
Too,
Yes,
right?
Well done.
It is definitely one of my biggest
Great
things.
job.
Well
Great
done.
job.
Right next to me, I have Harmony Cepho, a wrestler, and also the athletic commissioner. It's a busy life for a high school. How do you keep it all in check? I mean, wrestling already is, first of all, you're crazy. We know that. Wrestlers are a different breed, but boy, how do you keep it all together?
Honestly, especially with being in ASB for the past 4 years, I had to learn a different level of organization, but also being able to keep my own personal self accountable of everything. When it comes to commissioning and all that, we are in charge of a lot when it comes to events, including with like football, volleyball, and we do the award ceremony for fall sports, spring sports, and winter. So it's just keeping everything organized heavily with like communication, especially with the coaches and our admin who are amazing. So yeah, just like everything was always about recognition of all of our sports, because there's coming from a sport that wasn't heavily recognized, especially for females. I wanted to be part of something that could increase popularity, but not just among mine, but amongst all the sports out here in Independence or in Kern County that weren't heavily like recognized with that.
As a wrestler, when you give like the order, when you give the, hey, we're going to do this, they go, I'm doing it. If she says it, I'm doing it. Blanca, ASB president.
Yes.
And cheer. You're not going to cheer for her, ladies. You better. I mean, come on. I mean, you talk about a cue. There's your cue right there.
Thank you.
How's the spirit this year? We're going to talk to Coach Gola and some other coaches in athletics and in that whole realm. But how's the vibe right now?
I'm not gonna lie, the vibe is actually crazy.
Don't lie.
We came in super hot at the beginning of the year. Ever since the first day of school started, it's been back-to-back events. Whether that's been out in the quad, at lunch in the morning. We have our band out there, our cheerleaders out there today. We even had ASB before school doing all the posters, all the decor. We had them out on the first day of school. So I think it's definitely crazy. It's definitely hot. We're ready for Friday tonight. So.
Ooh, Centennial might be in trouble. That's all I'm going to say. They may be in trouble.
Definitely.
Pigs are coming.
Back to you, buddy.
Armando, 30 seconds or less. Why should a freshman that's standing out here get involved in FFA?
Definitely. So the FFA was originated with agriculture, but has definitely grown tremendously, from being able to do speech and debate, being able to do parliamentary procedure, to doing so much more, learning about irrigational issues. So what started with agriculture is now going to going into more leadership. So with that, speaking, parliamentary, and all of that. So definitely, if you're not going to agriculture, you can definitely go into something else. For instance, I want to go into mechanical engineering, and this is definitely going to suit me for that.
Super. Memo, last question for you. 4 years of high school, we all adults remember that. What's the message you would tell your seniors, and what's the message you would tell your freshmen today?
Seniors, enjoy the moment because it's going to go by quickly. It's not a very long year. Freshmen, you only have 720 years of high school. 720 days of high school.
Best quote
That's
I've ever
it.
heard. 720 years of high school. That's a great quote.
720 days of high school, and those days go by quickly. And as we age, when we get your age, things go by a little bit quicker.
We get your age. Hey, I took kindergarten twice. Leave me alone.
We want to thank you for being here. Busy day today, a really busy day. Congratulations on both what you two young ladies are taking care of, and congratulations to you. Memo, thank you for getting us started here in the first quarter. We'll be back with the second quarter. Dr. Trevor Myers, get your gang going. We'll be back second quarter right after this in the Huddle. Thank you. Got some swag for you guys. Come here. Great job, ladies. Go, grab some. Good job. Good luck. Oh, hit it again, Doc. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Emma? Who's Emma? Right here.
Doc, hit it again, man. Hit it again, Doctor.
And you're
Hit it again.
seat lolly, right?
Okay, Noelle. That's to me. Savannah. Molly. All right, thank you, Doctor. Appreciate it. And tonight, we're going to be treated to, in my opinion, I better be careful. I can't say stuff like in my opinion, but what I would say as a former low brass guy for the Arvin High Crimson Bear Brigade many years ago under Dr. Michael Bone, I have to say that if this is not the best band in the state of California, it's going to be by the end of this fall season. Everybody else that's not in the band, give it up for this fantastic, the Falcon Band and Color Guard. I know what's going to happen next week, whatever school we're going to. Hey, dude. Okay, second quarter. Stan, who do we have here?
Next to you, I have Noelle Mojaro from cross country.
All right, Noelle.
And then Savannah Hidalgo from girls water polo and swim. Sitlali Soto from speech and debate, and next to me is Emma Stewart from girls golf.
I'm going to start here right next to me.
Okay.
Noelle, every year we talk to cross-country people. I tried to run it getting ready for basketball at Arvin High, and let me tell you, we ran out in the Great Vineyards, and after about a week, I was like, what am I doing? You guys live on a different plane mentally, but also so much physically. Let's talk about getting prepped up for big meets. When you know it's a big one, talk through the preparation of getting ready.
Okay, so I kind of go about it like I like to say that like even for a meet, every meet it's important to me, whether it's big or small. And just when I'm in season, I stay prepared. So,
like that.
you know, watching what you eat, making sure you're getting in enough carbs, electrolytes, taking care of your body before you run, after you run. Because running is very, like, physically, like, it takes a toll on the body,
You
know?
think?
Yeah, it does. So I think it's just really important you take care of yourself. And then also mentally, I like journaling a lot. You know, visualizing how I want the race to go, visualizing crossing that line, giving it my all. And so those are a couple of ways I like to prepare.
I love that. That's incredible. Track, cross country, a very, very different breed. Savannah, Savannah. Let me go to Savannah Hidalgo. Girls water polo and swim. I have a couple of things I hope we get time to talk about because we have this incredible pool over here. The aquatics now in Kern County are incredible. How did you get involved in water polo in Kern County?
That's actually funny. So throughout my life, I've actually been doing swim. In elementary, I started a club swim. And when I got to my freshman year of high school, I was like, I should really join water polo because I thought it was an amazing way to meet new people. And also I was like, okay, I already like swim, so I'd probably like water polo. And throughout my time through high school, it's been such an amazing experience doing both. I've met so many new people, made so many connections, and I'm just so glad that I was able to be a part of both water polo and swim.
Yeah, what a fun sport. Fun
Wow.
sport.
Yeah, it's been a great sport for us. Sit Lolly, tell me about the speech and debate team here and what's on the horizon.
Hi, okay, so our team, we are very close-knit. We're all very close to each other. I consider them family even. We are also very competitive. We actually ended up coming first in our district, leading in points. Yeah, very big for us as a team. And on the horizon, we are definitely planning and we are expanding a lot, both in our events and with our team and newcomers. We're seeing a lot of freshmen this year being interested in speech and
That's
debate.
great.
Yeah,
Good
it's
things on the
amazing.
horizon.
Yeah.
So where will you travel for speech and debate?
So we actually take an invitational tournament every year to the University of Pacific where we're planning on staying there for 4 days. We also go, to Arvin, to many towns.
Great,
Yeah.
great. Emma, tell me about golf. What drew you to golf?
Well, my whole family played golf like my entire lives, and especially my dad. And I never found a sport that was very fitting for me. And he was like, well, why don't you try out golf? So I started practicing golf a few months before freshman year. And I ended up joining the golf team, and I ended up making a lot of new friends. And I ended up loving the sport. So that's pretty much it.
Okay, what is harder? Because I play a little bit of golf. I'm not very good. A 3-foot putt, or if you had to tee off in front of everybody here, what would be harder?
Teeing off in front of everybody is definitely hard. It'd probably go like
I feel the
very
same
right.
way. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe.
Yeah.
Noelle, you talked about the mental preparation.
Yeah.
What's your distance now? 3 miles? Is it?
So for cross country, it varies depending on the race we go to. Sometimes we'll run 2 miles, 3 miles, a 5K, which is 3.1. So it really varies depending on the race.
When you hit that 2 mile mark on a 3 miler, you have a mile left. I'd love to know what's going through that noggin of yours, knowing, oh boy, I have 1 more mile. Talk us through that last mile when you hit the 2 mile mark.
Okay. So, I mean, like we talked about before, running, it's hard. It's supposed to feel hard. You feel the burning in your lungs. Your arms are tired. You're pumping. Your legs are tired. But I just like to remind myself that I want to feel this pain in a sense that
I told you, Stan, they're weird, man. They're weird.
No, but in a sense that it's so much more like gifting to be able to say, I finished this race
Absolutely.
giving it everything and I didn't leave anything out there. I think the worst feeling is when I'm off a race and I'm like, dang, I could have done more, I could have done this. And so during that last mile, I'm truly just in my mind focusing on my breathing, my arm movement, looking at my surroundings, where I can make moves and getting to the end.
I love it. Noelle Mojado, we're going to be watching for you. I will. Okay, Savannah, last question for you. Water polo, another unbelievably difficult sport. What's the most challenging part? Talk to us.
I would say the most challenging part would be honestly working together as a team. I think it comes from the preseason. I think when we get new people, new captains, new leaders, it's really, I think that's like the most hardest part. But we mostly get over these challenges by doing a lot of team bondings. Like in the beginning of the year, we'll try to do some team bondings and throughout the year. So that way when we get to the season, we're ready. We're ready to work as a team.
Tough sport.
Yeah.
Tough sport.
That sport is rough underwater. I know that. So, Lolly, what are some major themes or topics in speech and debate?
Yeah, so I'm definitely more focused in the debate aspect. We do a lot of Congress, so what that means is we look at the same topics that our current Congress House is actually talking about. Yes, and we talk and discuss about that. But our next upcoming tournament, which is Lincoln Douglas debate, that is a one-on-one debate, and it is whether or not outer space colonization is a moral imperative or not.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was
We
just
should
talking
talk
about that
about
at
that.
breakfast.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
wasn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Holy
that one's
moly.
definitely a lot more value and philosophy based.
So when you do that one-on-one, do you ever walk out of the room and be like, I got that one?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
super.
Well, do you have siblings?
Yes, I
Of
Yeah.
course she's a great debater. Are you kidding me? That's all you need.
Emma, what can we expect from the golf team this year?
Well, we are hoping to win the league championship this year, as
Nice.
we did my sophomore year.
Whoa.
So I don't think it's very hard for us to accomplish it again.
We heard it here. League champions coming.
I want to thank you, four ladies. It's been impressive. I'm going to be watching for all of you. Good luck to all of you. Thank you for being a great part of the second quarter. Quarter number 2, our guests are finished. How about a big round of applause? Doctor, hit it. Let's go. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it.
Hey,
Don't
great
forget
job.
your swag.
Great job, ladies.
We've got swag for you here. Thank you.
Go. I'm out. Did you get one? Did you get one? Briseis? Briseis? Great. Thank you.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Yeah.
All right, we got it. Ready to go. Thank you, Dr. Trevor Myers, the Falcon Band and Color Guard. You're going to see them on the Kern Height Network tonight at halftime of the football game. Dr. Julian Wilson, Dr. J we call him, is behind the camera right there. He'll be with me tonight as a director producer. If you haven't noticed, I'm his workout coach. I train him. I'm his guy that no?
Bicep day.
Yeah, right. Oh, by the way, I think one of our athletes said that their legs are burning after 3 miles. Bro, when I get to my truck, my legs are burning. All right, we're here in quarter 3. Ooh, important quarter because we have the band drum major, we have our esports guy, speech and debate orchestra, and girls golf. Stan Green, take it away with your introductions. Go ahead.
Sure. Next to me, I have Briseis Dominguez from girls golf, who's going to win the league championship this year, I heard.
We heard it already.
My win, speech and debate, orchestra, poetry, guitar club. And then next to them is Tyson Toney from eSports, the Super Smash Brothers champion.
I love it.
And next to you is drum major Jackson Birchfield. You must say hi to Rusty, I'm told. I know that.
Yeah. He said he knows you.
Yeah. I got a message this morning.
Don't need
Oh.
it. Nah, don't need them. Let them fly. Let the whole world get these great notes that we have from the Kern Hay Network. I'm going to start right here. I referenced it. I was in band. One of the great things in my life. The athletics was cool, but, man, I loved being in marching band. We traveled everywhere. And all 4 years at the Crimson Bear Brigade in Arvin, we had unbelievable drum majors. I was very fortunate. We had them all. The drum major, can't wait to see you guys tonight. Tell us about marching band season and show, and you've got your boss right here. So again, you better lay it out here, Jackson.
Yeah, the pressure's on.
Yeah, man.
So this season, it's going great. We have such an upper hand from last season. We get our drill real early in the season. We've been practicing every day. I mean, every day this week we've been out there on the field practicing, putting in the work in. Even before our 2 weeks band camp, 8 hours every day, we're out there working hard. And this year, our show, it's called Love Ellie. You know, it's about Up. We have Carl and Ellie, and they're, you know, how they're going through life, getting married, going through, and we have show all the emotions from our guard. We have a bunch of solos, yeah. It's going to be a great season for us, I can tell.
Yeah, I cannot wait, man. I'm looking forward to it. More for you in a minute. Tyson, we 2 years ago, where are you at? This big guy. He's a drum major. He's always like right there, right?
Yep.
2 years ago, we went to West High School and had our first in the huddle with the esports group, and it blew up. I mean, people were all over. We saw so many thousands of hits in the huddle. It is a big deal. I know it's a big deal, but why don't you tell us about esports? Let our audience know. What are you playing right now?
Me personally, I play Super Smash Bros, but you already introduced me like that. But we also have teams for other games too.
Like what?
We have Valorant and Overwatch teams, and those are games that people play a lot. But like, we usually play from Tuesday through Thursday, and we're in a bunch of different leagues throughout like California and throughout the Kern High district, and we play against other teams on Tuesdays through Thursdays. But there's like, if we do good enough throughout the year, we also get a chance to go to a national tournament in Houston, Texas, where they have people from all over the country playing. And last year, our Overwatch team was actually able to do good enough to make it to that national tournament. And I think they also did really good there too. But we also have tournaments throughout like the current high school district. And I actually won one of them for Super Smash Bros. 1v1.
That's what I want to hear right there. That's what I want to hear. Stan, before we go to our next guest, weigh in very quickly on esports and how it's kind of changed the complexion of what we're doing in the current high school district. Very quickly.
I mean, it's grown incredibly. It's brought in a whole group of kids that were active in other areas. Now they're active on campus, which is fantastic.
Love that.
One of the things I wanted to ask you, so I went to a hotel in Las Vegas that has a venue just for esport competition.
Wow.
What's the best venue you've been to? I'm sure you've seen some. Is there one that you go, man, this is really cool?
Well, it's actually just I'm starting my second year in esports, so I haven't gotten to see too much.
Okay.
But I'm sure stuff in like Texas, that's so exciting for people to see, especially if they haven't been around like outside of California.
Well, you're going to have a great time.
Now that you said Vegas, where do you think he wants to go?
Yeah, I know. Hey, I forget what hotel it was at, but I mean, it was stadium seating and big screens, and it was crazy.
Cool.
Your number of clubs you're involved in and things you do is admirable. Tell me about all the clubs you're in. What's your favorite?
Oh, favorite. Okay, don't make me say. My advisors would all kill me. But I think my top three would have to be speech and debate, poetry club, and guitar club. I really, really enjoy areas that allow creative expression, and I think one of the biggest things you can do for yourself as a growing person is to express yourself. So all of the clubs I am in reflect that very strongly.
And the guitar. How do you like that?
It's amazing. I love guitar club so much. It's one of our most independent and growing clubs that are not like programs on our school campus, and I'm so proud of us. It's an amazing area to express yourself musically outside of like band or orchestra, because it's really just garage bands. I mean, what high school kid does not want to be in a garage band, right?
Right.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
I'm just an old man over here. I want to know how to play the guitar, and I
Got
can't.
it.
But
We'll join guitar club.
There you go, Stan.
What day is it? Tuesday?
Tuesdays.
I'll be here.
Tuesday, yep.
Briseis, what you heard me talk earlier about how hard golf is for me. What drew you to golf?
My dad did, actually. We would play all the time when I was younger, so going into my freshman year, he was like, you should try for golf, the girls' golf team here at IHS, and I was like, that's a really good idea. And so I did, and, ever since then, I've had so much fun.
That's awesome.
Hey, I know from my inside source, Jackson, you've got quite a life waiting for you after school.
Yes.
I know that some cool things are happening for you. I'd like to know about how being so involved on campus, drum major, baseball player. How's that affected and impacted your life as an Independence Falcon?
So I came from a junior high where not many people I knew came into Independence, and I joined all these programs to try to get to know more people. I joined FFA, and FFA taught me how to weld, it taught me how to woodworking, taught me how to do all these things, and it showed me such good skills, and even I got a job this summer from doing it. Baseball, I've never played baseball in my life. Freshman year, I joined it, and I'm like, I got to know baseball to, do baseball in high school. Nope. I got taught right in. I was playing almost every game. And it's just such a great thing to get involved with sports. Like, if you're not involved, you're a senior, you're a junior, you're a sophomore, my word is to get involved. If you're going home and you're just doing homework and then playing video games, nah.
Hey, wait a second. Hey. Security. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But that's a great segue. Honestly, it's a great segue. Why do you think it's so important for students out here that might not want to get in a band, might not want to play sports? It's just not their deal. Why is it important to know they have an outlet to go to? It's important to me.
It helps them get involved with school, like what he said. Because a lot of people, they don't do band. They
It's
don't
not their
play
deal,
sports.
right?
Yeah, but almost everyone I've seen plays some sort of video game.
You're right.
And Smash Bros, Valorant, Overwatch, they're all really popular. So now you could get people invested in the school and what's going on, through their passion for video games. And I think that's really exemplary of why we need to have esports more.
Well said.
Ma, you touched on it a
Well
little bit.
said.
What drew you to get involved in music?
I have always been passionate about music. I think music is just an amazing way that I have learned to grow as a person. And so I always try to experiment with any sort of music at all. I do orchestra mainly. I play the violin, but there was a brief moment in freshman year where I played a solo for marching band. And I experienced the marching band life, so I've dabbled a little in that. And then I also do like guitar club. I do garage bands. I think music is amazing. I think as a person, you need music.
Love it.
Super. Mercedes, last question here. Emma told us that she already threw it down and said we're going to win the league championship.
We are.
So how hard are you guys working on getting yourself mentally and physically prepared for that?
So our JV and varsity girls have been working 4 times a week after school or sometimes before school, putting in the work, putting in the effort. It's with all this heat outside, it's.
Yeah.
It's
I know,
It's,
trust me.
But mentally, I think that we're in a pretty good place. I think that our girls are ready to play, ready to get out for our tournament on Monday, next week on Monday. But we're pretty good. We're thriving.
Great. Well, good luck to you.
Love it. Hey, we're done with quarter 3. Don't forget to grab your swag here. Let's hear it for our third quarter guests. They were fantastic. Good luck to all of you, and have a great, great fall. Doctor, hit it one more time.
Isaiah, DJ, Gola, Caden.
Ladies and gentlemen, Falcons across the world, he is here. The legend has made it with us. The only reason I came back to In the Huddle is sitting right here in his overalls. Welcome back to the fourth quarter. Appreciate it. Before we go too far, hey, everybody, let's hear it for Dr. Trevor Myers and his group. We're going to be busy tonight. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So it's a big part of the vibe tonight. And, boy, Stan, it's here. I can't believe it's football season just like that. Who are our guests, my man?
Well, to go off of what you said, that band is incredible.
Big time.
I got in trouble last year because I said my favorite principal, but if they're not my favorite band, it's pretty close. Next to me, I have Caden Kemp from boys water polo.
Caden.
Next to him, I have Coach Paul Gola, and then DJ Johnson from football, and Isaiah Argueta from football.
Yes. Stan, I'll let you start with our coach.
Start with – all right, so, hey, listen, man. Year 3 of the Paul Gola era, I would argue that this is your team. You guys had these in the program now for 3 years. Tell me about it.
First off, happy Independence Day.
Yes.
Ooh, man, I like that. I'm using that on the air tonight, Coach.
I'm going to get Kern High Network overalls. That's what I'm going to get.
Game day uniform.
Love it.
Hey, so, the first 2 years were growing, and I thought we took off in the second half of that season last year. Even our two law Bakersfield Christian was 8 points, and Bakersfield High was right there 7-0 at half. So we were in everything last year. And then this year, honestly, we go to 7-on-7, and I look out there, and our bodies are big. Like, our weight room's paying off. 3 years in the weight room with our guys, it's finally paying off. And last year we got stuck in the finals with Kennedy, and they were just totally out physical us.
Yeah.
And so I think this year, physically wise, I think we could play with a lot of people.
Yeah, I saw this story on you. I think it was on 29 or 17, and it stood out to me how much bigger your kids are this year than in years past. So weight room's paying off.
Big time. We do a great job in the weight room, and our kids really buy into it.
Caden, tell me about water polo. How'd you get involved in water polo? It's a brand new sport for us as a district. It's 4 years old.
Yeah, so basically I had a cousin that swam, and he absolutely fell in love with it. So as your usual polo player story, I was always the first one in the pool, last one out, I always had my parent yelling at me, Caden, you can't drown your brother, So
wait a minute, you can't drown your little brother? Okay, all right.
Tell me about it, right?
Man, tough rules.
I know, tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? So, coming into 8th grade from Tevis, I signed up for it, and then my coach, I actually forgot about it, and then my coach texted me the next day, hey, Caden, are you coming to practice? Caden, are you coming to practice? I showed up, absolutely fell in love with it.
That's awesome. Good for your coach for following up on that, though, right?
Stan, can you imagine these young kids today? When I was going to high school, we had like a reservoir out by Arvin that we jumped in. Look at these aquatic centers. It's got to be so cool, man, to be able to have that at your fingertips. I love it. DJ, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you, and I'm looking forward to the game tonight. I'll be on the call with Rich Cornford. What's new for you this year? Tell me about your summer and how you've improved and how you're ready to go. Let's talk.
This summer was just straight preparation. Just getting ready, visualizing, showing up every day with my team, all those early practices, midday practices, weight room it's all going to pay off. We're going to go out here, we're going to compete and do our best, do the little things right.
I would imagine you're ready to hit somebody tonight to really get it, right?
Yeah,
Got it.
DJ just verbal to the University of Wyoming.
Whoa! How about that?
That's
how
awesome.
about that? Whoa!
Good for you.
All right, so there's a little bit of content tonight for the show. Congratulations, man. That's very, very impressive. And Isaiah, now you're sitting next to commit to Wyoming. Let's talk about your life and how you're ready to go this year, and tell us about the season.
Yeah, man, something I'm definitely, ready to look forward to, ready to play with my guys. Senior year, it's like really important to me, and I know it's really important to them as well. And, it all started back in January, the early morning practices, showing up, championship meetings, building the trust and building the connection and doing the little things right. So, I have big expectations for us this year.
Coach, why don't you say something about Isaiah here?
Oh, tireless worker, leader, a two-way starter. And the thing about him is he's just so quiet in but his presence is amazing. I mean, he doesn't talk. He just works, and he shows everything with his work and passion. He's a blessing to be around.
I'm looking forward to it. Caden, water polo to me seems like a sport that you probably could talk a little smack to the football guys, because football guys walking around, hey, I bench this, I squat this, I knock guys out. Can they hover above the surface of water for like 45 minutes straight? Let's talk about how tough water polo is.
Wow. So, wow. Oh my gosh.
Hey, lay it on thick. Lay it on thick, man.
So, I can start with practice, right? On my team, my teammates get annoyed because I'll yell at them, chins out the water, because it's supposed to help, right? Keeping your chin out the water is like walking for us during football practice, right? You not being able to get your chin out the water is ridiculous when it comes to water polo.
Because if your chin's not above the water, doesn't the water go down your throat, right?
Exactly.
That's not a good thing, right?
You swimming with water up your nose is absolutely horrible.
You hear that, football guys? You're not so tough. I mean, what?
Hey,
we're gonna start it. We're gonna start it right here.
The look on DJ's face, and then earlier said, "You want to hit somebody? I mean, tonight you want to hit somebody."
Coach, you got some tough guys all around up here, though.
Yeah,
it's good guys.
It's a great campus out here, man. I love coming out to campus to see these kids and see the players. I think we got to wrap up. So rapid fire. We win tonight if we what?
No turnovers, swarm to the ball, just focus on the process, every snap, not the outcome.
Can you tell me the message tonight? Because you always do these great messages before the game.
Game one is always the Blue Angels.
I love it.
Always the Blue Angels.
DJ, we win tonight if what?
We do the little things right. We play every snap for ourselves and just focus on us.
Isaiah, we win tonight.
Yeah, as I said, do the little things right, not bring down each other after a bad play. Just heck yeah, move on to the next play.
I know water polo is tougher than that.
Oh my
heck
gosh,
yeah.
They win tonight if they what? Are you going to the game tonight?
Yeah, for sure. First game of the season. Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Okay, hey, quick round. I want to do some picks here. We got 4 games.
Ooh, all right, go ahead.
Miramonte at Foothill. Isaiah.
Miramonte Foothill?
Yep.
Who's winning?
Foothill.
Yeah.
DJ.
Foothill.
Coach.
Foothill.
You get to pick Miramonte or Foothill. What do you think?
Foothill, easy.
Yeah, I think Foothill easy, too.
Said easy. Kristen Johnson, CJ, are you watching this? Wow.
I'm probably going to get a text from him right now.
Okay, next game?
Stockdale at North.
Well, I don't pick. I call the games, so there's a conflict of interest of picking the games. I mean, Indy's going to win tonight, but I don't.
Stockdale North.
Stockdale North.
I'm going to have to give it to Stockdale.
Oh.
I got to disagree. I got to go with North just because how physical they are.
Yeah. See, I like the commentary, Coach.
Coach Levy from North is the man. North all the way.
Yeah, those are some dogs. Let's go to North.
Let's go to North.
Okay.
All right. I can go with that. I can get behind Levy on that. I'll take North. Centennial, Coach Sterrett in his 7th year. His kids are ready to play. We already did if they win, but I'm gonna make you go on the line here. It's just gonna be me and you picking this one. Centennial at Independence. Who's taking it tonight?
Come on, Independence all day.
I know, man. Based on what I saw and what I hear, Independence as well tonight, easily.
All right, our 10-year anniversary kicked off with this show right here. We can't wait to get rolling tonight with football. On behalf of everybody, we want to thank you guys for being here, and thanks for all the help from all of our teammates right here helping us at the Current High Network. Coach, appreciate the time. Appreciate everybody. Ladies, you are invaluable to this production. Thank you so very, very much. We appreciate it. And we will close in the huddle with Dr. Trevor Myers and the Falcon Band and Color Guard. Thank you, Independence. Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed In the Huddle. See you tonight at the football game. All right.